past Tuesday was the annual Underclassmen Picture Day. We will have more on that in a bit. Welcome to the worldwide leader of all things Hanahan. I'm Macy Ducker. It's Friday, September 3rd, and you're watching Hawk's Eye View. Quarantine may knock us out of school, but it won't knock HEV off the air. Here is the special at-home edition of Hawk's Eye View. The past few weeks, we've been spotlighting the newest faces here at Hawk Hill. So let's keep it going this week with the math department. Here is Miss Alaska.
Yes, I'll try my very best. You're okay. My name is Mrs. Alaspa. I just got married, and that's why the name change. On everyone's schedule, it still says Miss Jacobson.
What am I doing from this step to this step? What am I doing?
I teach math here in the math department. I teach geometry and algebra 2.
What was your conditional?
I hope to set off my students with the right tools that they need for life beyond high school. My husband's in the Coast Guard, and then actually I played Division II college basketball, and my little sister also is playing Division II college basketball right now, so a big basketball family for sure.
We're excited to have you here, Miss Alaspa. Speaking of those who are new to campus, you might not know that Hanahan High School's Beta Club is up and running.
A few reminders for the incoming freshmen. Please make sure to check your Google Classroom for an invitation to the Beta Google Classroom. Our first Beta meeting will be Friday, September 10th in the library at 8:30. All new members need to submit their $25 fee at this meeting.
Thanks, guys. From one club to another, the International Club is just getting started this year. Interested in learning more about other cultures? Come join the International Club. It's a fun, social club that meets once a month to discuss everything from what life is like in other countries to the kinds of food people eat around the world. If you're interested in joining the club, join the International Club Google Classroom code CGO725L. Or you can see Miss Stoddard, the club sponsor, in room 125 before or after school with any questions. You should really check them out. And while you're checking things out, let's talk about the library. September is National Library Card Sign-Up Month. To celebrate, all students who bring their public library card by the library will receive a treat. If you don't have a public library card, go to the link below to register online. You can also find the link on our HEV Google Classroom page. Students will need to bring a custodial guardian to pick up the card once it's made. Hanahan's newest club is still recruiting, and they want all you ESOL students to join. The ESL Career and College Bound Club wants you. If you are interested in joining, stop by Dr. Wooden's room 303 in the JK building. If you are interested in applying to serve as an officer, you can also pick up an application from Dr. Wooden as well. Show your interest and stop by room 303 today. It's a tradition that we all have taken part in since kindergarten, Picture Day. Savannah Davis put this piece together to take you inside Hanahan High School's annual Picture Day.
I woke up late, took a shower, and threw on a dress.
Timothy?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to see how it would be like this year because of COVID and stuff.
It's just Picture Day. It's not that big of a deal.
Great job, Savannah. This year, we will be doing the annual open house a little differently. On Tuesday, Hanahan High School will be hosting a virtual open house. This will be an opportunity for teachers to introduce themselves to the parents and go over expectations for the school year. First block will be from 6 p.m. to 6:20 p.m. Second block will be 6:23 p.m. to 6:43 p.m. Third block will be 6:46 p.m. to 7:06 p.m. And finally, fourth block will be 7:09 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. We hope to see all of your parents there. A little later in sports, we will talk about Friday night's big season opening football game. But how should you dress for it? Good thing Wild Bill is here to give us all an idea.
Yeehaw! Thanks, Macy. This weekend, it's going to be hot and humid. And the rest of the weekend, it's going to be hot, just like me. No bat to in your bedroom. Yeehaw!
Thanks, Wild Bill. The only thing hotter than the weather, and our weatherman, is the Hawk sports scene. With that in mind, let's send it over to Jackson Zero with HEV Sports.
Thanks, Macy. I'm Jackson Zarin here with your Hawk Sports Update. With football season right around the corner, and as your worldwide source of all things Hawk sports, we put our best man in the field to get you the information. Here's Nathan.
Thanks, Jackson. As we know, Friday night is the big season opener versus Cane Bay. Last year, the Hawks finished 9-1 and returned to a style of football that found them in the playoffs again. Coach Craig says the team is excited to finally play some meaningful football.
I mean, just to get to play, that's the thing is, our kids have been chomping at the bit to play a little bit. They hadn't been in a game-type scrimmage since, I think, August 13th. So, hopefully there's not too much rust there, and we can play in front of a home crowd for the first time, unlimited, capacity. So we're real excited.
As Coach said, it's not only the season opener, but it's the home opener as well. Hopefully we can pack the stands against Cane Bay.
Yeah, I mean, we scrimmaged them before that, so we both kind of know what each other's going to do. And, they're a 5A program, so we know that, it's going to be a tough game for us, but also it's going to allow us to know what we need to work on. And I think it'll be a great, warm-up for us. So I think it's going to be a great teaching tool for us to see where we're at.
Jackson, I'll be leading the student section tonight, so I hope to see all of you there. Remember, kickoff is at 7:30 here at Wiley Knight Stadium. For now, I'll be sending it back to the studio.
Thanks, Nathan. I'll definitely be in the stands watching tonight. Bouncing from football to digging into volleyball, the Lady Hawks took on Palmetto Scholars on Tuesday. The girls traveled to Dorchester Road for an early season match. First up, a nice serve from Kendall Swan. The Lady Hawks pick up the return, and then the point scored by, once again, Kendall Swan. You can't tell, but this is obviously Coach Landham's happy face. Next up, a nice dig from Josie Spravero, and then the point from Reagan Palmatier. The Lady Hawks fight hard and come out on top, winning in 3 straight sets. Great work, ladies. Next up, we run with the cross-country teams. Starting on the boys' side of things, the top 5 runners were Logan Taylor, Ethan Hargrove, Devin Evangelista, Elliot Rosindo Figueroa, and Jacob Clark. Switching over to the girls' side of things, their top 5 runners were Caroline Dantzler, Libby Secor, Amy Griner, Lexi Delamalore, Kaylin Buzzle, and they came in at a 6th place overall finish. On Wednesday, cross country hit the course at Philip Simmons. Both the boys and girls teams raced to a 3rd overall finish. The boys' top 5 finishers were Logan Taylor, Ethan Hargrove, Blake West, Devin Evangelista, and Jacob Clark. The girls' top 5 finishers were Caroline Dantzler, Libby Secor, Amy Griner, Lexi Delamalore, and Taylor Atkinson. Looks like all of our sports teams are off to a great start. Now we take a look at some upcoming events. On the top of today's list, the girls' tennis team is starting off the week on Tuesday at Battery Creek. Then they travel to Stratford on Wednesday and finish up at Oceanside on Thursday. Second up, on Wednesday, the girls' volleyball team is taking on Cane Bay at Cane Bay. Then they're at home against Saul on Thursday. Diving into our next sport, the girls and boys swim team have a meet at Cane Bay on Thursday. Last but not least, your Hawk football team is taking on Stratford at 7:30. And just a reminder, guys, the FCA Golf Fundraiser is coming up soon. Please see Coach Bachman if you have any questions. That's all the sports we have for this week, Hawks. For tonight's game, the theme is Hawaiian, so make sure to come to the student section and say aloha. Now back to Macy at home.
Thanks, Jackson. Our favorite football player is back, and he wants to know what's at the top of your bucket list. Here is the latest installment of Yo with Yosef.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, it's Yo with Yosef. There's a lot of things in this world you could do. And I'm just wondering, what's in your bucket list? Let's go find out.
What's on top of your bucket list?
I want to swim with some sharks.
Huh?
Probably go skydive.
Probably to go to Fiji or something.
You want to swim with sharks?
Yeah.
Like the ones that eat humans?
Yeah.
What's on top of your bucket list?
And what do you mean?
Skydiving? Mm-hmm. Where?
In the sky.
What's on top of my bucket list?
Yeah.
Being on every episode of Yo with Yosef this year.
To meet George Washington.
Why?
Because he's the greatest president ever.
The top of my bucket list is definitely moving in with you one day so that we can spend our lives together.
Travel to Europe.
Nice. What's on top of your bucket list?
I'd like to catch the Loch Ness Monster.
Right now, probably go to Hawaii.
The Loch Ness Monster, Nessie.
Different climates, mountains, surfing. It's beautiful.
Take Yosef out on a date.
It's about halfway across the world, yeah.
It's out of the world.
Out of the world?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Which Yosef?
Big sexy.
Those are some nice bucket lists, but you know what's mine? It's to be great in football. Now back to Macy in the studio.
Thanks, Yosef. last but not least, make sure you stay up to date with all things Hawk's Eye View. The Hawk Watch never stops. We're on Twitter at Hanahan High. On Instagram, you can catch us at Hawk's Eye View HHS and join our Google Classroom. The class code is A4BMYPO. Again, the class code is A4BMYPO. And we always keep that updated with important news. Don't forget to give us a follow. And remember, there is no school this Monday in observance of Labor Day. That's all we have for you this week, Hawks. I'm Macy Ducker, and from all of us here at Hawk's Eye View, hopefully you'll see me back in the studio next week. Have a great Labor Day weekend, and good luck to our football team.
Hide some good B-roll of you. Let's push it. Lovely.